We all have things we love: our faith, family, work, dreams, and purpose. But none of them can flourish if our health falls apart. I'm Dr. Chris-Olaiya, and welcome to the Quiet Long Run. I'm an ICU doctor, and I have seen what happens when years of small compromises catch up all at once. This channel is about the health basics that truly matter, building a body that works for the long haul. No shortcuts, just sustainable progress. Subscribe and let's get started. Health is the foundation of the things you love, because when your body or mind starts to break down, everything built on top of it begins to shake. You can't be fully present for your loved ones. You can't give your best to your calling and work, and you can't enjoy the life you've worked so hard to build. Taking care of your health isn't about control or vanity, or trying to dictate the length of our lives. It's about protecting the vessel that allows us to love, work, and serve. Health doesn't compete with our other priorities. It empowers them. When we're strong, clear-minded, and full of energy, we show up better for the people we love and for the work we're called to do. But when illness sets in, everything changes. The things that once brought us joy start to feel heavy. Faith feels harder to practice. Work becomes a burden. Even simple family moments slip away under the weight of fatigue or pain. I have seen this countless times in the hospital. Patients desperate to recover, not just to feel better, but because they are afraid of losing their jobs, their independence, their ability to care for their families. Illness doesn't only touch the body, it ripples through every corner of life. That is why taking our health seriously isn't selfish. It is one of the most selfless things we can do. Let's be honest. Sickness costs more than most people ever realize. When we talk about health, we often think only about doctors, pills, and hospital visits. But the real cost goes much deeper. There's the physical pain, the loss of strength, the loss of independence, the fatigue that makes simple things feel impossible. There's the emotional toll, the fear, frustration, and helplessness. There's the financial strain, income loss from missed work, reduced productivity, medical bills that drain savings built over a lifetime. I have had patients who begged to be discharged early, not because they were healed, but because they were afraid of losing their jobs if they stayed another day. That is the hidden suffering of illness. It takes your peace, your security, and your sense of control. We can't wait until we are sick to start caring about health. By then, it's not prevention, it's damage control. But here's the good news. Most of the leading causes of death and disability, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, fatty liver, some cancers, even dementia, are not written in stone. We are not destined to have them. They are shaped by how we live, day by day, choice by choice. Every walk, every exercise, every healthy meal, every hour of quality sleep, every decision to manage stress, they all build resilience inside you. Your body is designed to heal, to recover, to protect you if you give it what it needs. I have seen people turn their lives around with small, consistent changes. No miracle cures, just commitment. And what's most powerful is this. Prevention doesn't just add years to your life, it adds life to your years. We can't control everything. Accidents happen. Genetics play a role, but we can take responsibility for what is in our hands. The daily choices that determine how well we live for as long as we are alive. The goal isn't just to live long, it is to live well, strong, clear-minded, disease and disability free. The next steps we take toward better health can't be temporary fixes or seasonal challenges, because we are not chasing a short-term goal. We're building a lifestyle that sustains for life. That means we build habits that last. Exercise, healthy food choices, quality sleep. It's not perfection, it's persistence and growth. It sounds simple and not glamorous, but it is the way. And remember, consistency beats intensity every time. Some days you will do great, some days you will sleep, but what matters is that you never stop returning to what keeps you well. The goal is to make your health part of your identity, not just your routine. Because when being healthy becomes who you are, not just what you do, that is when it lasts. So, before you set your next goal, before you chase that promotion, start that business, plan that trip, or even take on your next big responsibility, pause. Pause and ask yourself, what is my plan for my health? So today, not tomorrow, decide to take your health seriously, not for fear of sickness, but for love of life.